All right, we've put it off as long as we can, but it's time. We're going to talk about borders on prints. All right, so here I have this beautiful print of Ernest in the jungle. This is a square image, and we've presented it here, borderless. Now, let's compare some other border options. So here's our borderless print. We're going to take the same image, still presented in a square format, but in this case, we've added a 1/2 inch border. Now, since we're preserving the same aspect ratio, all of these borders that we're taking a look at are even. So they're the same on the top, bottom, and sides. Now, let's check out another option. If we're going with maybe a mini border, because those are always fun. Here, we've got an 1/8 inch, so just a really tiny little border if you like how that looks. Here's another option. In this case, we're not going to quite do an even border anymore. We're going to do a weighted border. So here, we've got the same image. We've got a 1 inch border, and it's 1 inch on the top and on the sides, but the bottom is just a little bit thicker. It's 1.5 inches in this case, so that somebody has room to sign it, maybe add a title if they want. Now you'll notice that this isn't a even border, and because of that, the aspect ratio has changed, and we've actually had to crop it just a tiny bit. Now, let's say that we wanted to present this same image in a different aspect ratio because there's a standard size that we want to offer so people can frame it easily. We're going to do something a little crazy just to illustrate the point. And we're going to take the square image and we're going to present it as an 8x10. All right, so let's just say that we did not want to crop at all and we wanted to keep that 1 inch border. So here it is on an 8x10 piece of paper, and you can see that because of this, we have an uneven border. It's 1 inch on the top and bottom, but it's something else on the sides. So anytime you don't want to crop an image, but you want to change the aspect ratio, you can just present it with an uneven border and it'll come out just fine. But let's say, alternatively, that even borders are really important to us. So here's that same image, and you can see instead of uneven, we've got an even border, but we have had to crop quite a bit off of the top and bottom. Some images work just fine for this. Some images don't work so well. Some artists are okay with it, and some artists think it's complete sacrilege. It's totally up to you. It's your art. You get to pick what you like. Now, you'll see that people are often making these choices because they want standard framing to be available. So here's my 8x10, and here's a common mat that I would use to frame this.